கவிதா மேம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணியாச்சு மேம்.
ஓகே சார், ஓகே சார்.
ஓகே, நான் உங்களை ஹோஸ்ட்டாக மாற்றேன்.
ஓகே சார்.
இந்த மாதிரி தான் நீங்க கொரோனா ஊசி போறதுக்கு வரீங்க போலீஸ் இங்க அனுப்பிச்சிருச்சாங்க.
Sir, shall we start the session, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Everyone have joined, ma'am.
Still they are joining, sir. Or else we can wait for 2 or 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
வாசல்ல இருக்கு எல்லாமே
Sir, shall we start, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Good morning, and I welcome you all on behalf of Information Technology Department, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram, to the third day of Ignite 21 Echo Code event. We are glad to have our Honorable Chairman, sir, Honorable Co-Chairman, sir, respected Director, sir, respected Dean ENT, sir, respected VP Academics, sir, respected VP Admin, sir, all the department HODs, faculties, and our participants for today's session, Echo Code 21. Now, let's begin today's session by briefing out why and what information technology is. We are changing the world with technology. So, basically, information technology is the use of technology to solve business computing needs and also few problems. Information technology is really an umbrella of different disciplines. For example, anything from design, network administration, computer programming, and computer support all fall under the one field. IT experts make use of their skills through the support of basics and also complex issues. Information technology is a field with growing possibilities as technology needs increase. Moving on to the session, I'm pleased to invite HOD of IT department to give us mindful of full of words about information technology and how the IT department in SRM Institute of Science and Technology Ramapuram functions and enhances the students in developing their skills. Over to you, sir.
Very good morning to one and all present here. Thank you for your kind speech, ma'am.
Thank you,
At the
sir.
outset, can you hear me, ma'am? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Yeah. So thanks to the organizing team for giving me this opportunity to interact with you all, this young and aspirants who are willing to join our institute. So at this outset, at this juncture, I would like to thank our chairman, sir, Dr. Shivkumar, our co-chairman, sir, Niranjan, our director, sir, Subbiya Bharati, sir, our dean, sir, Dr. Muralikrishna, sir, our VP admin, sir, Dr. Jagadishan, sir, and VP academic, sir, Mr. Prabhakar, sir, for providing all the support for organizing this event and giving all the support and providing all the infrastructure for organizing this wonderful event here. So I would like to welcome all the aspiring young minds to this program and hope all of you are in good shape and safe. So with this few words, I would like to go into the small presentation. So about information technology, what is information technology, why information technology, and so what would be the difference or the difference between the computer science and information technology. Most of them are thinking that computer science and information technology are two various different departments, and there is a wide gap between CSE and IT. And the next part would be your about the department. I would like to tell about the Department of Information Technology, SRM IST Ramapuram. So this would be the agenda for this presentation. So first, I would like to go into what is information technology. So coming to information technology, so it uses your computers, that is your hardware and software inside your computer. It gets the input data. It stores the data, whatever you get. So it processes the data with the help of some instructions, programs given to the computer. So it processes the data with the help of instructions and gives the output here. So this is a small introduction of what actually information technology is all about. So it comprises of hardware, software, data, so network, and people here. So these are the various components of information technology here. So coming to hardware. So what is an hardware? So most of you would have known what is an hardware. So any responses in the chat box? I would like to get your input. Let it be an interactive session. So any student willing to put it, you can put it in your chat box. Hardware. Yeah. So physical components which we input or output, we get it from the system, that is your output, correct? So thanks to your response. So hardware, so the physical parts of our components of the system, which we are able to see to our eyes. So for example, input, it can be divided into three things, three parts, three components, various classification can be done. So one is the input devices, second one is the output devices, and the third one is your processing devices. So input devices, as you all know, it is your in mouse, keyboard, joystick, scanner, all this will be coming under input devices. And coming to the output devices, it will be your monitor, printer, then your plotters. So all this would be your output devices here. And the third one is your, as I told you, it is your processing devices. That is nothing but your CPU. So which processes your input data and gives the output data here. Okay, so it is your processing devices. So it takes in the input and processes it, and it gives your output here. So this is a basic concept, and this is what is your hardware, various hardwares. And coming to the software, you have two types again. So the first one is for the softwares or programs. So softwares are nothing but your collection of programs. Okay. So when it comes to this software, it can be classified into two ways. One is your system software and the other one is your application software. What is a system software is that, so it is mainly used, these are the programs, collection of programs which are used for the working of the computer system. So it might be, it is your hardware or so. So various devices which are connected to this computer system. And coming to the second part, second software, application software. So it is the programs written by the users, or it can be a application. It can be your MS Word, for example. It can be your MS Word. It can be your MS Excel. It can be your Android app. Okay, it can be your Adobe software. So anything. So it can be your banking application software. It can be your insurance application software, your medical application software, anything. Okay, so these are all the softwares which are used for the working of the end users. That is end users in the sense we people. Okay, so these are the two types of software. So combining this hardware and software, we get into our computer system here. Okay, so combinedly we call this a computer system. So this computer system is used for getting the input of the end users, process it, store it, process it, and give the output. Okay, so this software and hardware are mainly the main components of your computer system. And the next one is you have your data. So what is a data? So data can be a fact. So fact in the sense a truth. Okay, so it can be in terms of numbers. So 0, 1, 2, 3, or it can be a whole number. It can be a real number, anything. Okay, so 1.1, 1.2, anything. And similarly, you have, it can be alphabets, it can be words, it can be sound, it can be video, it can be an image, photograph, anything. Okay, so these all would be represented in terms of data. Okay, so the data would be having all this comprises, or it data can be represented in terms of these things. So how, what are the various types of data which we get in from various sources? Okay, for example, natural resources like animals, plants, earth. Okay, so atmosphere, all this will be coming under the natural thing. Okay, and coming to the next one, transport. Okay, so what transports we use? Then geographical concepts, that is your location, where in which you are, you can share your locations. Then cultural divides between various, for example, in India, we have various states. In our world, we have various countries. In terms of cultural, we are diversified. So this type of cultural inputs or data also is important. And next one is scientific data. So this scientific data, again, it starts from your small cell to your robotics, aerospace, rockets, and so on. So research is going on all this. So similarly, research is going on this current pandemic, that is COVID-19. So there is a new variant now in India called as Delta Plus, which is again, which is a variant of Delta. So research is going on how to control this. These are all scientific data, which is again very, very important for our life here. So next one is financial. So banking, insurance, all this data will be coming under your financial. Again, this statistical data. So statistical data are analyzing the existing data to get some information. For example, in a classroom of 12 standard student, so what would be the average height of all the students, or what would be the average weight of all the students? So these all will be coming under these statistics. What is the pass percentage of the entire class? What would be the pass percentage in a specific subject called as mathematics? So all this would be coming under statistical data here. Okay, so that you get some information. We take the data, we process it, and we get some information here. Okay, so the next one is meteorological or weather data. So again, we have our weather conditions. Okay, so when we would get the rainfall, so our meteorological department will be telling about, so when we would be having rainfall, when the days would be sunny, when cyclones would occur. So these all information will be given by this meteorological department. Again, it is very, very essential data. So these are all some of the few various data, and we have more and more data here. Okay, types of data. And the next one is network. So what is the network? So again, network. So without, for example, we need two persons to communicate. Okay, so I have a cell phone, and other side some other person has a cell phone. So we need to communicate with each other. Okay, so that when we need to communicate with each other, it has to be connected here. Okay, so these two devices have to be connected. So when it has to be connected, there should be a medium. So in terms of wire, in terms of wireless media, anything. So there should be a connection between these two devices. Then only communication can happen. We can share our ideas, we can share our information, and so we can share our files and so on. So network is nothing but a medium which is used to connect various devices, and which is used to share resources. For example, we can connect our computer with the printer. We can connect a computer with a mobile device. Okay, we can connect a computer with the scanner and so on here. Okay. Similarly, this network is used to share resources. We can share our information. We can share our files and so on. So this is a basic concept of the network. Okay, so again, we have our internet. All this is done through our network only. Okay, so it is possible through our network only. So, and the last thing is people. Okay, so these people are the end users who use this devices. Okay, so that is your computer and the network and so on, data and so on. Okay, to process, to store the data, to get the data, to store the data, to process the data, and to get the output data here. Okay, clear? So the people who use the computers or various devices, okay, are called as the users or people here. And the next one is three pillars of information technology. So without which we cannot process anything, we cannot do anything with this computers and so on. Okay. So the first one is IT governance. Okay, the policies made by the government, the processes and the IT systems with related to IT systems, not to run these IT systems effectively in association with the government, in association with the various organizations with respect to their needs here. Okay, clear? So these all would be your rules and regulations, policies with respect to IT here. Okay. And the next one is IT operations. Okay, so the day-to-day operations of information technology. So with respect to technical support, network, maintenance, security, testing, management of data, processing of data, all this will be coming under IT operations. And the next one is hardware and software. So coming to hardware and software, which you have already seen, okay, physical parts and the instructions which are given for the computers to process the input data, get the output data. Okay. So coming why? So we have seen what is information technology so far and what are the components of a computer system for processing the input data and getting the output data here. Okay. So coming to why information technology. So we all know without information technology nowadays we cannot do anything. So think about some 30, 40 years back without computers, without mobile phones, without internet. So what was the situation? So you should understand without information technology and its impact, we cannot move forward. Okay, so now everything is fast, everything is quick. So the business is fast, the information sharing is fast. Okay, so everything you have your world in your palm top. Okay, that is your mobile phone. You can get any data in your mobile. You can share the data. You can process the data. You can immediately you can speak to anyone from here to any part of the world, and so on. So that is the impact of this information technology on society. So when it comes to this information technology, so why mainly information technology is because of the data, amount of data, huge amount of data are being available and it has to be processed and it has to be communicated with each other. Okay, and it has to be shared. So this is why we need this information technology. Without information technology, now nothing is possible. It can be in terms of various domains. Let it be the healthcare domain, let it be our social media, internet, defense, finance, agriculture, or insurance, any sector. Okay, so everywhere this information technology has proved it that it is more essential, and because of the dynamicity, because of the technology which is day by day, the technology is being changing. It is faster, the speed is becoming more higher, so this data has become very large. Okay, so we have more and more technologies coming in, like AI, ML, big data, cloud, and so on. Okay, so in order to process this data, we need more and more technological enhancements. Okay, so this and similarly hardware and software enhancements here. Okay, so in order to process this large and huge amounts of data, we need this information technology. Okay, so that is the main importance of why we need information technology. Okay, so the world would become a standstill without information technology. So that is the impact and dynamicity of this information technology. So similarly, we have mobile devices, tablets, laptops, and so on. And similarly, as I told you, cloud services which are given. And so now most of the organizations, okay, are going on are using cloud services rather than buying their own servers for providing the services, various IT services by various organizations here. Okay, so the third party, instead of buying and investing more and more amount on servers and so on, they just hire the platforms. Okay, so it can be a hardware, it can be software, anything. Okay, it can be a service. Okay, so this platforms are hired through the cloud services, and we can provide various services to the society here. Okay, so again, here the data is very, very large. And coming to the as multimedia and video and the entertainment industry, so we need video to be hosted. So now we since this pandemic is happening, so every new movie is being released in OTP. Okay, so it is online everything. So see the bandwidth required, see the amount of data which has to be transmitted, so which has to be processed. Okay, so this, because of this, the large amount of data which is to be processed in terms of video, audio, and so on, in the with the help of entertainment industry or video conferencing, everything has now, education has become online, everything has become online. Okay, so consultancy in a medical hospital has become online. So see the amount of data which has to be processed. Okay, so billions and billions of data which has to be processed. So we need information technology, and we need more power to process this data here. Okay, so that is why we need information technology. So as I told you, computer science versus information technology, there is not much any difference. Okay, it is both are most similar, and CSE would be more generic with respect to hardware and software. And when it comes to IT, so it is generic with respect to hardware and software, as well as it has a few subjects, might be 2 or 3 subjects which is related to communication. Okay, clear? And e-commerce. So most of the subjects or courses handled in CSE and IT, 95-98% of the subjects are common to each other. So there is not much difference between CSE and IT. So this CSE and IT IT has not much difference between there is no much difference between CSE and IT, and the opportunities in terms of placements are equal. The companies coming for the CSE come for the IT, whichever companies come for the IT come for the CSE also. So there is not much variance between the organizations or companies which come for placements between CSE and IT. So the opportunities are equal for both CSE aspirants as well as IT aspirants. And similarly, the domains in which they can go into and work for is also same related to CSE and IT. So there is not much difference between computer science and information technology. So coming to the next part about the department. So in the Ramapuram SRM IST, so this is our overview of the SRM IST Ramapuram campus. So this is our information technology department building. So this is our entrance. So coming to the about the department. So the department was started in 2005. It is a dynamic discipline which cadres the students, which molds the students in terms of discipline. It focuses on selection, creation, application, integration, and administration of computing technology. It molds the students in terms of training, in terms of placement, in the teaching learning process is related to the industry needs. Okay, so it molds the students to the industry needs. So we have wonderful training for placing our students. So there is a separate placement division which would handle this training and placement activities. So we encourage our students to participate in various events, develop projects, presentations, technical papers. So participate in co-curricular and extracurricular activities. We organize workshops, we organize conferences, symposiums for the betterment of these students. And it is not that SRM IST Ramapuram campus just molds the students in terms of only technical knowledge. It molds the students in the overall development in terms of technical knowledge, in terms of co-curricular activities, organizational skills, and in terms of extracurricular activities. So when any student, when any aspirant join SRM IST Ramapuram, he is molded into a overall in terms of technical, in terms of other activities, okay, with respect to co-curricular as well as extracurricular and organizational skills. So these are the some of the laboratories which we have, and we have a state-of-art laboratory. We have iMac systems, Dell systems, latest configurations and latest softwares for catering the students' needs in terms of laboratories, labs to be performed, and practice in terms of developing projects. So for all these, we use these laboratories, and we have a state-of-art library for catering the students' needs. And coming to the various events and activities that are performed in the department. So we have a semester abroad program, SAP. So wherein which this various students can go and study a semester in abroad university. So the credits will be transferred whenever whatever the marks scored by that student in that particular abroad university. For example, it might be Korea, US, UK, anywhere, okay, in the world. A semester, a student can go and study there, and he can earn his credits, and this credits will be transferred to his or her curriculum here. Okay, and the next one is we have a wonderful alumni interaction. So these alumni would be part of taking various sessions to improve the knowledge of our students here. So as I told you, symposium, we are organizing an ordnance system as a symposium, national level technical symposium. So this symposium will be fully organized by the students alone. Okay, in order to improve their organization, as I told you, organization skills and leadership skills, we fully give the in charge to the students to organize by themselves. Only the faculty and HOD they will be monitoring what they are doing. So it will improve the organization skills, and they would be sharing their knowledge. Various students will be participating in this, from various colleges. They would be sharing their ideas and knowledges to share their knowledge. And next one, we have guest lectures, again, to improve the knowledge of our students. National conference, again, we have research and technical papers to be submitted by our students and various students. and research scholars would be submitting their papers and sharing their knowledge. Workshops, again, to improve the students' knowledge. And project club, we can share these. The project club is mainly used for sharing the knowledge between the students and faculty with various intense interactions, and the domains in the domains such as Android development, machine learning, blockchain, uh, big data, electronic circuits, object-oriented development, web development, and so on. So similarly, the placements, we have placements, extracurricular placement trainings going on to improve the soft skills and the technical skills for the placement, for getting placed in various companies here. So similarly, we have extracurricular activities, cultural activities in terms of singing, dancing, cook with fire, and so on, whatnot. And co-curricular activities, as I told you, guest lectures, symposiums, conferences, all this will be coming under co-curricular activities. So next we are coming to this project clubs, some of the achievements done by our project students in the project club. So one of our third year IT student who had got the first prize in proper presentation in technical club held in September 2019 here. So here, some of our students have got first prize worth rupees 50,000 and fifth prize rupees 10,000 in the SRM IST Project Day intra-institutional level competitions. Next, some of the student achievements here are Vijay Sahu from 2015-19 batch has secured a university rank, and he is receiving the medal from the 2019 convocation. Next one is Project Day. As I told you, the winners of this Project Day combination with the first prize 50,000, project title Fisherman Border Alert System using GPS. And similarly, the project in the Project Day 2020, the fifth prize of rupees 10,000. The project title was won by our IT student, and the project title is Greeny Smart Home with Smart Power Transmissions. The students were Sangeeta, Harini, Hariharan, and Sharada. Next, ma'am. So some of the SAP student details who have gone for various universities in abroad. So the first one is Rahul Ramesh. The batch of study is 2011 to 15, who had gone for Hanam University in South Korea. And similarly, Saham Siddiq, 2011-15 batch, Hanam University again, and South Korea. So Pratisha, again 2015 to 19 batch, she has gone to Waseda University, Japan. And Farah Ganjum, 2015-19 batch, so gone for National Singh Hua University in Taiwan. And the last one is Milind Vijay Nair, 2017-21 batch. So he has gone for University of Wisconsin-Madison, USA. So as I told you, we are organizing various co-curricular activities like national level symposium, technical symposium for our students and by the students. So SRM Ramapuram IST Information Technology Department has organized this technical symposiums. So the inauguration, you are seeing the inauguration photograph, and the various events organized here. That is fastest fingering winner, technical quiz, paper presentation, designer, and so on. And we have organized a national conference, the National Conference on Recent Trends in Information Technology. So it was conducted in 2019, and so here the research happens here, the sharing of ideas happens here between the students from various colleges who participate here and the research scholars who are willing to share their ideas. And the next one is brand building programs like outreach programs like this. We are organized. So the information technology department has organized an outreach program for the school student, that is +2 students in the Sacred Heart Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Padi, Chennai, on February 5th, 2020. So the title was Emerging Technology in Information Technology. Okay, so these are some of the glimpses of the future steps. And next one is the alumni interaction. So here, various alumni students on their own interests come to the student college, and they take various sessions here. So a student on the left side, we have Shivam from CTS. So 2019 pass out student. He has taken the topic ideas given for choosing electives based on future expectations from the companies here. Similarly, Harita, 2019 passed out student, she has taken on the topic ideas given for choosing universities for higher studies. So these are some of the alumni interactions happening in the department. So next we have a memorandum of understanding, that is MOU with House Solutions LLP Private Limited, Chennai. So the Department of Information Technology has signed an MOU with House Solution, and mainly it reaps the placement for the student. Internships for the students are organized here, and FITPs are organized for the faculty, and workshops are organized for students, and so on. Similarly, consultancies are organized for the students here. So coming to the next placements, so we have secured 95% and above placements in the past 3 academic years, and 200 plus companies are visiting every year for placements for both CSE and IT. That's what I was telling. There's no difference between CSE and IT in terms of companies coming in for recruitment. So companies such as Infosys, CTS, top companies like Infosys, CTS, Wipro, TCS, HCL, Sapient, and so on have come so far, and multiple offers are being given for this students here. Okay, so a student can get multiple offers, and he can select his own company wherein which he needs to work. So some of the super dream offers. So one student has got 11 lakhs per annum from Sapient of the 2020 batch, and 10 lakhs per annum in the Quantify Analytics from the 2020 batch here. So next slide, ma'am. So coming to the dream offers, Shivangi Agarwal has been placed in Walmart, and Nehapal, again, she has been placed in Surma, and Apur Tripathi, again, he is placed in Verizo, and Abhishek Ghosh is placed in Ninja at TCS. So some of the recently placed students here, we have Shivangi Agarwal, Nehapal, Apur Tripathi, Rajkumar, Adesh Kumar, and Sangeeta here. So the top recruiters from our SRMIST Ramapuram campus for the Information Technology Department are, so these are the top recruiters: Amazon, Oracle, TCS, CTS, IBM, Saint-Gobain, Hyundai, Larsen and Toubro, and so on, whatnot. So next slide, ma'am. So coming to the career sparks prospects, we have various fields in which we can employ our students. So government sectors, e-commerce industry, telecommunication, IT industry, biotechnology industry, higher education, design, textile, leather, manufacturing, infrastructure, entertainment industry, electrical, transport, weather, education, police, electronics, and sports. So some of the career profiles which our aspirants can happen to get. So these are the designations: software developers, network engineers, network administrators, computers, scientists, database administrators, computer programmers, quality assurance specialists, test engineers, data security engineers, and so on. So coming to the other achievements, so one Vipul Kumar and Pallav of fourth year IT have secured the third prize in the contest Grand Master Code conducted by CTS, and they have received 1 lakh prize in September 2019. Similarly, Sweta Shanmugam and Sandhya of fourth year IT has been awarded with TCC Rex Kumariv Global Young Leadership Fellowship and Kumariv Chakra Awards. So instituted by the ICONGO in partnership with United Nations, which is again a proud moment for us. So next one is Ankur Gupta and his team has won the first place in the Berkeley Micro Accelerator program at Bangalore, so which was being organized by University of California. Next one, in terms of extracurricular activities, we have Prithvi Shekhar, an alumni of IT, who has represented our IT department and has won the World Championship tennis championship in terms of this disabled persons. Okay, that is World Deaf Tennis Championship. And next one is Mr. Adityan has won the Frisbee Disc Championship. He has won the third place, and that is the bronze medal in the Asia Oceanic Championship here. So next slide, ma'am. So some of these prominent alumni are Akshay Nambia, Aditya Shinde, who was working for Zycus, and AISC International Incorporation. Next slide, ma'am. Some of the entrepreneurs. So we do not mold our students into only going into for a specific company. We mold our students to become an entrepreneur also. We do not mold our students to be as job seekers. Rather, we provide, we mold our students, and these students provide jobs to other. Okay, they are job providers also. So in terms of entrepreneurs. So the student Trishna Srivatsa, he is holding 2 posts in 2 companies. One is Success Loading. He's the co-founder and CTO. So this company mainly provides immigration and visa consultancy to their clients. And the second company is Hashtag Developers. Again, he's a co-founder and CTO. So this Hashtag Developers mainly focuses on information technology consultancy, and it provides various IT services to their clients. So he is a batch of 2016-20 batch. So next, our next entrepreneur is Ankur Gupta. Hope you would have heard about Dobiji. So he is again a chief operating officer of this company, and it mainly provides solutions in terms of laundry here. So again, he is a batch of 2016-20 batch. So the next student who is an entrepreneur is Ankit Tomar. He is the co-founder and CTO of Tech Tomar Group, and the main objective of this company is to provide digital marketing solutions to their clients here. So the batch is 2014 and 2018 batch. He is of 2014 to 18 batch. And the next one is Abhishek Unial. So he is the CEO of FN Plus EduTech. So here education solutions are being provided by this company, and he is of 2015-19 batch here. So these are all the various things about our department I would like to share with you. So thank you all for giving me the opportunity here. So thank you once again for the organizers. So stay home, stay healthy, and be safe. So looking forward to all the aspirants who are willing to join Information Technology Department in near future. Have a good luck. Have a wonderful career.
Thank you, sir. At this moment, we would like to show you all a video about Information Technology Department at SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram campus, and our student achievements that we have succeeded in these years. Success is not something that we arrive in one day. Success is an inseparable tie to your individual everyday decisions, activities, encounters, despite how big or small they are. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Ankur and I am a successful entrepreneur from Department of Information Technology, SRMISC Ramapuram campus.
Hi guys, this is Manpreet Singh here from the IT department, final year.
SRMISC Ramapuram campus is full of students, peoples, and they are coming from all the parts of India. So if you're studying over here, you will be able to see our cultural diversity and you will be getting to see enriched cultures in your culture.
So it was 2016 when I joined this college, and trust me, I did one of my best decisions joining this campus as well.
About the campus life is really good. It's green. You will see a lot of greenery over the campus, and there are a lot of activities which have been going on in the campus, and you can go and actively participate and you can have a hold on it.
So the IT department is one of the departments where we have this fest called Organon that has been happening since the past 3 years, and it's one of the best fests in the campus as we get to see a lot of fun activities and a lot of sports going around the campus and the department.
Also, like, the student community is very strong. You will be seeing a lot of clubs and you will be seeing a lot of healthy activities which are already going on in the campus. There are many hackathons and then there are many cultural events which will be enriching you.
The IT department is one of the very prestigious departments of our college. We've got a multimedia lab, we've got a Mac lab, and we've got a programming lab as well.
The placement trainings also deals with if you are coming from a different background, for example mechanical, they will telling you more about into the workshops so that you can have a real hands-on session about it. If you are from the CSE or IT department, they will be giving you more and more trainings about the computers.
We have project days and we have many other days and events like that go on in our department, and henceforth we have all the faculties that support us to the maximum.
The placement trainings over here are really beautiful because there are many other agencies which are coming up into the campus. They are training you in the different fields. It comes from the soft skills, Soft skills is one of the very, very basic and most important thing in the placements because they help you to increase your vocal ability, your confidence. They boost up your confidence, and which is very much needed in any of the interviews which you go and which you want to pursue.
our HOD ma'am, Miss Rani, has been very supportive, and because of her, maybe I think I'm completing my final year now in a few months.
Talking about the placements over here are really good. If you are really into the zest of having a placement, definitely you will be getting a placement over here, because there are many companies which are coming here. You can get a placement online, you can get a placement off campus, so it's really beautiful.
And there are many other faculties in our department who have been very supportive again, and they let us grow and let us flourish in our department.
Talking about the faculties are really good. Like, I wanted to opt for the entrepreneurship, and they all supported me with the full swing. Like, I used to go on 2 projects and I used to go outside. So the students are really free. They can definitely go and they can pursue their dreams over here.
One good part about the IT department is the strength. We don't have much of the strength, but we have all the power that we need, and we can compete against all the departments as well.
So yeah, I'll recommend SRM Institute. Thank you.
Next in the line, we have a technical session, a webinar on green IoT way to save the environment. Hope this session will spread awareness among yourself and makes you understand the concept behind this. Following the webinar, we have an interactive and hands-on session on the same. Yeah, good morning, aspirants. We welcome you all for the Department of Information Technology for the SRM IST Ramabram campus, which presents on the theme Eco Code, which focuses on green IoT. Myself and Mrs. Bhavita Madam are the coordinators, along with our department faculty members. And we have an energetic student coordinator, Sham Karthik and Daneshwar. So before entering into the deep concept of green IoT, so we have to know, like, what is the definition for IoT and what is actual abbreviation for IoT. So IoT stands for Internet of Things. So like this IoT is the beginning of a new era in the technology, where all these things are going to communicate among themselves in order to give a proper decision and also solutions. Like if you take, like, in this structure, look at here, like these are the various devices which has been connected across the internet, and here we are the people, like anyone from anywhere can connect it, and through any path it can be connected, and from any place we can connect it, right? So this is a concept of connecting any device to the internet, right? So can any students post the answers in the chat box, like any real-time examples for it we are seeing in the day-to-day life? Yes. Yeah, Wi-Fi, remote, yeah, that's all the devices, right? So through devices they which connect. But apart from that, to be telling, like, we have many real-time examples, like your like wearable watches, like your fitness and trackers machine, like your Fitbit smartwatch. Everyone would have experienced it, right? And apart from that, we can tell, like smart door lock security also, which provides security for your door, which can be watched through the camera and all. And the next is most enjoyable device, like we all have experienced Alexa, that is voice assistance, right? And also your smart cars, right? Which is, that is Tesla. Yeah, smart bicycles. Yeah, super. Naresh, Saradi. Yeah, good. So these are the very real times, examples for this IoT. So like what actually does in the sense, it is going to connect, like if you take your smartphone, right? Everyone will be well used of the smartphone nowadays. So without phone, you cannot be there right now. So if you take all these devices like sensors or alarm or like even camera or light, right? This is going to provide 24/7, 365 security, which is being connected through your smartphone. So this smartphone is going to control all these devices. Okay. So apart from that, I like to state one real-time example also. So many of your homes, like or in individual flats, also will be having ring doorbell camera security system, right? So I don't know how many of you have. So in what happens in this ring door bell camera security system? So this actually allows us to see like who is the visitor standing there, and after identifying whether it is a known or unknown visitor, we can hear whatever the visitor is speaking. And apart from that, in turn, we can also speak to the visitor who is standing at the main door. So how actually it happens, right? So it has been connected through a computer or through your mobile phone or through your tablet. So in any of these gadgets, you can communicate all these systems, right? So this is about the IoT. Right. So as I told already, so this devices and the objects is going to have a inbuilt sensors. So this sensors are being connected to a IoT platform, right? So which is going to integrate data from the different devices. Okay. So that is the sensor is going to detect changes in the surrounding, right? So it is a state of another device. For example, I can tell like heat, right? Heat is converted into electrical signals by using a sensor called temperature sensor. Okay. So apart from this, like I can tell in simple words, this sensor is going to perform some input functions by sensing. Okay. So many recent domains like embedded systems or WSN, that is wireless sensor network, or the control systems, like all this is going to contribute to the enabling of the IoT, right? So the another next interesting thing is Kevin Huston, who's the father of IoT, have believed that IoT could turn the world into data that could be used to make macro decisions on resource utilization. Okay, so the decisions is very, very, very simple. And also it is going to use the small things that is using nanotechnology. Okay, so apart from that, he also stated that he believed that information is a great way to reduce waste and also it increase efficiency. So this is actually being achieved nowadays in the field of IoT. Okay, so this IoT is going to be a part of network also, which means that here we find many devices, like it can be in the form of transport or devices maybe which is being connected in the education field or in the home field, earth, business and all. So all these individual devices are being connected together to provide the security, right? And after that, we are going to make analysis on this data, and also it is going to give the management capabilities. So further, IoT will allow to become more powerful. So let's move on to the life cycle of IoT, which first and foremost step is the collect, followed by communicate, third step is analyze, and the fourth step is the last step is the act. So at the first step, collection. So here actually what happens, the devices and the sensors are going to collect the data everywhere. For example, at your home, which I told already, related to that ring doorbell camera system, right? So here what happens, we have sensors enabled to it, which is going to collect the data that some person, right, some visitor who have came to your home is standing there. So that is the process of collection. So it can be experienced in your car also, at your office, or in a manufacturing plant also. So this is a one simple example I want you to explain based on the ring doorbell camera security system. So in the next phase, what happens? Communication happens, which means it is going to send the data and the events through the networks to some destination. For example, consider the same point which I told, like ring doorbell camera system. It is going to send the person data through which the network is being established at home. right? So whatever network you have established or have installed at your home, right? So this is going to take over this particular part of communication, right? So this is as per home network is concerned. Whereas if you move on to some company wise and a large scale network and all, we are going to have a cloud platform. Okay, so all the data will be stored in a cloud. So the third step is the analysis. That is, it is going to create information from the data. So it means that we are going to visualize the data. We are going to build the reports, right? Which means, consider the same example. So it is going to, this phase is going to create the information about the person. So it means that we can visualize the person who is standing at our doorstep. Okay, so that is the analysis phase. And the last phase is the action phase, which means taking action based on the information and data. So this can be done by communicating with one machine to the other machine, or this can be done by sending a notification either through SMS or through email. Otherwise, we can talk to the another system, right? So which means that once we identify the visitor who is standing on the doorbell, main door, right? So we can speak to the visitor who is standing with them, or else, right, we can send, it will automatically redirect to us the notification, SMS or text, vice versa. Like we can also send to that person, or that visitor also can send to us through the smartphone. Okay. So let's see how IoT works. So basically, I can tell all these are the components of it instead, like where RFID is the radio frequency identification, right? So this uses actually tag, RFID tag. Many students have come across these terms in your subjects itself, right, in 12th standard. So this RFID tag is used to identify and track the data of things. So this is the way, this is actual how it looks, RFID. And next is a sensor, which I told already. It is going to detect a change in the surrounding, and followed by we have the component of smart technology that actually gives the increases the power of the network by evolving some processing capabilities in the network. And last is a nanotechnology component, which makes, that is, it is going to make the things very, very, very small, right? And apart from that, it is able to connect and interact with the network. So all together, all these components of this IoT, right, is being coined with the term thing itself, in the way tagging things. So which means that RFID plays a major role, and then feeling things, which means like sensor is going to play a major role, right, in order to collect the data from the environment, and then shrinking things. So of course, nanotechnology domain is going to play a role. And last is the thinking things, which means that embedded intelligence, that is, it is going to make the things realize in the intelligent control. Okay, so here this is a wrap of IoT with the devices like sensors, connectivity, right, processing, and then user interface. So this sensor, right, initially it is going to collect the data, then it is going to send the data to the cloud through the connectivity stage, and then it is going to process the data through the data processing stage, and then it is going to deliver to the user. So as I told already, this sensors or the devices, right, which is the key component, which is used to collect the live data from the surrounding environment. Okay, so when multiple data, various types of data will be there, right, various kinds of data will be there. So all this data will have various level of complexities. Okay, for example, like I told already, the temperature sensor is used to monitor the temperature, right? Or you can tell in the form of video also, like when it is related to camera sensor and all. And next phase is the connectivity. So here all the collected data is being sent to the cloud infrastructure. Okay, so this sensor is being connected to the cloud through various modes of communication, like it can be a mobile network, or it can be a satellite network, or Bluetooth, or wireless LAN, right? Or else Wi-Fi, wireless fidelity. And then next stage is the data processing. So at this stage, whatever data is being collected, right, it will be there. Now it is being get into the cloud, and a software is going to perform processing on the gathered data, right? So the last is the end user, that is the user, right? So now the information, whatever is being processed, is being available to the end user. So like your CCTV camera, which you have installed in your home, right? So like when we need to access the video recordings of all these, right? So automatically we are going to use the web server, which is being connected to it, and through it we are going to collect all the video recordings. Fine. So let's see about the scope of IoT. So as IoT connects devices which has been embedded in various systems, so this can be controlled from anywhere. So of course, this leads to efficiency. So let's see the current status and also the future prospect of IoT. So in the year 2003, our world population was around 6.3 billion, but the connected devices is around 500 million. So if you take the connected devices per person, it is in the range of 0.08. As that means that more connected devices than people. Definitely, we need to accept it. But in the year 2010, right? Of course, there is an increase of connected people only, right? Connected devices than people, right? In a world population of around 6.8 billion and connected devices 12.5 billion, right? As we are moving on to the year 2015, again, there is a double the value of this connected devices, right, per person. It's around the value of 3.47 with a world population of 7.2 billion and 25 billion connected devices. Yeah, now recently, now in the year 2020-21, right? World population is around 7.6 billion and the connected devices are 50 billion, right? And devices connected per person is 6.58, right? So definitely here I like to quote one statement: change is the only thing permanent in the world. So I think everyone has to definitely accept for this statement. And next is the future of IoT. So as of now, we are speaking for few devices which has been connected in a network. Imagine there are 50 billion machines which has been connected to it. So of course, we need to move for an industrial IoT, right? So this is the like smart grid, connected hospital optimization, real-time network planning, intelligent medical devices, factory optimization, right? So definitely we need to move to IIoT, that is called as industrial IoT. Fine. So I like to describe about some sensor types, right? So which supports light, temperature, force, position, speed, and sound. So these are the various type of sensors, like light, which is going to give the parameters, light dependent resistor and photodiode, and temperature, which can calculate the thermocouple and thermistor, and force is a strain gauge and pressure switch, and position related to potentiometer, encoders, and optocoupler, and speed, of course, Doppler effect sensor is available, and reflective optocoupler, and related to sound, it's carbon microphone and piezoelectric crystals. So this is a pictorial representation of the various sensors. Hope so everyone have saw on camera sensors, right? And reminding all thing, I don't know how many of you have seen, right? Analog temperature sensor and ultrasonic distance sensor and pressure sensor, infrared motion sensor. Okay, so I'll play one small video so that you can understand clearly about the basics of IoT.
The Internet of Things, or IoT, is influencing our lifestyle from the way we react to the way we behave. From air conditioners that you can control with your smartphone, to smart cars providing the shortest route, or your smartwatch which is tracking your daily activities. IoT is a giant network of connected devices. These devices gather and share data about how they are used and the environment in which they are operated. It's all done using sensors. Sensors are embedded in every physical device. It can be your mobile phone, electrical appliances, vehicles, barcode sensors, traffic lights, and almost everything that you come across in day-to-day life. These sensors continuously emit data about the working state of the devices. But the important question is, How do they share this huge amount of data, and how do we put this data to our benefit? IoT provides a common platform for all these devices to dump their data and a common language for all the devices to communicate with each other. Data is emitted from various sensors and sent to IoT platforms securely. IoT platform integrates the collected data from various sources. Further analytics is performed on the data and valuable information is extracted as per requirement. Finally, the result is shared with other devices for better user experience, automation, and improving efficiencies. Let us look at a scenario where IoT is doing wonders. In an AC manufacturing industry, both the manufacturing machine and the belt have sensors attached. They continuously send data regarding the machine health and the production specifics to the manufacturer to identify issues beforehand. A barcode is attached to each product before leaving the belt. It contains the product code, manufacturer details, special instructions, etc. The manufacturer uses this data to identify where the product was distributed and track the retailer's inventory. Hence, the manufacturer can make the product running out of stock available. Next, these products are packed and parceled to different retailers. Each retailer has a barcode reader to track the products coming from different manufacturers, manage inventory, check special instructions, and many more. The compressor of air conditioner has an embedded sensor that emits data regarding its health and temperature. This data is analyzed continuously, allowing the customer care to contact you for the repair work in time. This is just one of the million scenarios. We have smart appliances, smart cars, smart homes, smart cities, where IoT is redefining our lifestyle and transforming the way we interact with technologies. The future of IoT industry is huge.
Okay, students. So this is about the IoT. So join the Department of Information Technology at SRM Institute of Ramapuram campus so that you will study many interesting subjects like this, which is being prescribed in the curriculum. Through that, you can acquire your, definitely you will acquire your knowledge. Thank you. Over to you, Babita ma'am.
Yes, madam. Good morning, one and all. Today we'll see about few applications of Internet of Things. Actually, the video which was shown earlier, it all depicted all the applications of Internet of Things. Anyway, we'll see few in brief. Okay, one important application is smart home. A smart home is one where all the appliances in the home are connected to Internet and they are controlled through the electronic devices, say your mobile or desktop or laptop or whatever it is. Okay, so we can control all the electronic devices, say your air conditioners, then electronic appliances, say washing machines, microwave ovens, lighting, CC camera, everything. Okay, a smart home, it controls all the appliances through any device, any electronic device connected to the Wi-Fi, right? Next one is smart city. A smart city is one where the information or the data is shared between the public and the government. Okay, this information, it provides a better service to the people. Okay, in many different ways. Say they give smart parking methods, then they provide traffic congestion avoidance, then they provide smart lighting, intelligent shopping, waste management, vehicle auto diagnosis, pollution level is reduced, and so on. Okay, so smart city is also one big application of IoT. Next is self-driven cars. So as the name indicates, self-driven cars are one. The cars are automatically run by itself. Okay, so if you see this picture, the second picture itself, the car, it depicts whether any other any device is nearby or any other automobile is nearby, any obstacles are nearby. Okay, it checks for the environment and thereby the car moves on the road. Okay, the self-driven cars are also known as autonomous vehicles or driverless cars or robocar even. Okay, then next one is IoT in farming. So this IoT in farming, it is a big revolution or it is a big boom in the farming industry. This is because, see, the irrigation of the crop, it can be done using different type of sensors which are available, say light sensors or humidity sensors, temperature sensors, soil moisture sensor. All these sensors are available which gives the information regarding the cultivation of the crops. So, starting from sowing the seeds till yielding the grains or vegetables, whatever, everything can be monitored in one single place using a mobile device, right. So, this is regarding IoT smart farming. Next one is smart wearables. So, smart wearables are one. This thing, it is a very common thing, right. Everybody or most of us are known to all the smart watches or smart wearables like what is it, goggles like that. Okay. So, these smart wearables are few electronic devices that are worn close to the surface. It is worn close to the surface of the skin, where they detect and analyze the information. Okay, they detect, analyze and transmit the information to the device. Okay, thereby what we will get, we can check the pulse rate of a person or heartbeat of a person or number of steps taken by a person per day, the temperature, everything. More and more features are available in the smart wearables which are very used to it, right. Next comes smart grid. So, a smart grid is an electricity network. It is an electricity network which is based on digital technology that uses to supply the electricity to the customers using two-way communication. Okay, smart grid, it is a electricity network. Okay, it provides electricity, and the main advantage of smart grid is that it increases the efficiency of the electricity. One thing is, it increases the electricity of the efficiency of the electricity, maximizes the reliability and reduces the energy consumption cost. Okay. Next comes this industrial internet of things. So, industrial internet of things is one. So far we have seen about smart city, smart home, then smart agriculture. Industrial internet of things is an established version of internet of things, where this IoT is applied for the industry in the case of industrial services and appliances. Okay. So, this is again one big revolution in the industrial field. Okay. So, the main advantages over here are it provides the machine to machine communication, then it gathers big data and it provides machine learning also. Next one is healthcare in telehealth. Okay, healthcare via telehealth. So, telehealth, it refers to the use of technologies such as digital platforms, mobile apps, websites, etc. So, here what happens is, with the help of this telehealth, the physician can diagnose a disease and prescribe treatment to the people with the health issues through online. Okay, so the patient did not go to the doctor in person. That too, in this case of this COVID situation and all, the elderly people, they normally they are using this telehealth criteria. Next one is smart retail. So, here in the case, so we know what is online shopping. Okay, the next phase of online shopping is smart retail, right. Here the retailers have started adopting the IoT solutions to improve store operations, such as increasing purchases, enabling inventory management, enhancing the customer shopping experience, etc. Okay. So, apart from this, we have got more and more applications of Internet of Things, and again we will see a small video which is regarding the smart screen, right, smart home, sorry. yeah, that's all about the applications of IoT. So over to Noor madam.
Yes, now let's see an hands-on session. Yes, Sham Karthik.
Yes, ma'am. So, am I audible?
Yeah, audible, audible.
Okay, I'll just start by sharing my screen. So, I hope my screen is visible. First of all, hello everyone. Thank you for coming to this session. So, I'll just start off. So, what we're going to see is we're going to see about the simulation of green IoT. So, we already saw what IoT is. So, I'm not gonna bore you again by showing some theory. We are gonna dive right into the practical world of IoT. So the first thing I'm going to start by is saying that, so whenever we see a blog or a YouTube video about technologies, people specify the future of technology, the future of domains that are vital in technology. So I am pretty sure that 70% of the people exclude IoT and green IoT. So what green IoT is the use of IoT to reduce CO2 emission, water management, etc. So what we're gonna so green IoT is very vital in today's world, and I have only one reply to all those people who exclude green IoT in the future domains of technology, and that is this. So green IoT is very vital, as we know. As in today's situation, we all know that how we are suffering for oxygen cylinders, and there are too many natural phenomena which we aren't able to subsidize. So green IoT should be included with the should be the main focus, including AI, cybersecurity, and cloud computing. Green IoT, there is the green IoT is a very intelligent and technological way to save our nature Earth. So what we're gonna do is, as I said, we're gonna dive right into the practical world of IoT. So first, I'm gonna start off by showing a simulation I designed using Cisco Packet Tracer. So I have designed a IoT smart home with a Cisco Packet Tracer. Packet Tracer is a network simulation tool. And next, we're going to see about a project that I designed using IoT for COVID detection. And third, there will be a connections quiz, which will be at last, and we'll see right into it. Okay, first on with the issue. So first, I'm going to go into the simulation. Okay, so this is a smart home network, and because this is smart home network I designed in a Cisco Packet Tracer. A Cisco Packet Tracer is a network simulation tool. So first, we'll get to know what are the components of this network. So the tools used are, there's a server here, server, access points, routers, smartphone, IoT devices, various IoT devices like webcam, street lamps, fan light, coffee maker. These are intelligent coffee makers, sensors, etc. Motion detectors, switch, launch sprinkler, water tank, LED light, air conditioner, etc. So before moving into the network, we need to know some basics of networks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the very basic foundations of network. So I'm gonna say it in layman's term. I'm not gonna complicate it. I'm just gonna say what the basic terms are. The basic terms you need to know in order to study this. Let me just open up. Okay, so I hope the screen is visible. So the first and foremost thing we all have heard, we all have heard at least once in our life is IP address. So what exactly is an IP address? So IP address is the address of your phone. For example, it's like the zip code which you write in top of the letters. So if you have to send a letter to your friend, you write the address of your friend. So that address is exactly the IP address. For example, the IP address of SRM Ramapuram is SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram, Chennai 600089. So this is the IP address of our college. So in layman terms, this is the IP address of our college. So what is this IP address used for? This IP address is used to locate you. This IP address is used to locate your phone, your laptop, or whatever, your IoT device or anything. So if you want to send a message to your friend, so your phone sends a message from your phone and it will search for his IP address and the message will go to his IP address. If they so that is what IP address is. So the next one is a switch. So what switch does is so there are two things. There are a switch and routers. So what a switch does is it helps in communication. So if your phone and laptop are connected in the same network, and it wants to communicate. For example, if it wants to communicate, the switch will forward the message from the phone to the your laptop. But what if the laptop is connected to another network? It is outside of your own network. That's where routers come into play. Routers consist of number of switches, and routers route the traffic outside of your own network, outside of for example, if your phone is here and you want to communicate with your friend, then switch won't be of use, routers will be of use. Okay, so there are, and so here if we see, this is a router, and this router is in turn it's connected to a number of switches. So each room has a switch. But what about our home network? Can you even say, because whenever we have Wi-Fi in our home, we have either we have only one device, a modem. So where exactly is the router and switch in our home networks? Can anyone specify? Am I audible?
Audible. Students, you can unmute your mic and then proceed, or else you can even post the answers in the chat box.
So okay, so I'll just answer whatever I asked. So what it does is, so whenever we have a home, in our home networks, both the router and switch are packed as phone. The modem access both the switch and router because there are less devices. But in enterprise networks and big industrial networks, there'll be more than thousands of devices, at least hundreds of devices, even if it's a small company. So it will be divided into a number of switches and number of routers. So we'll start by analyzing the network simulation. So as I said, each room or each part of the house is connected with a switch, and each switch is connected with a number of IoT devices. So, for example, in front of the house, it is connected to a webcam, a wind detector, street lamp, and water drain. See, each of them has their own IP address, uh, their own interface. So it uses fast internet interface, etc. Motion detector, old car, and this is a smart car. This one is specified in this simulation. I specified a smart car like Tesla. So and why there's a reason why I've connected a smartphone, because the smartphone enables the user of this home network to access all the IoT devices from a smartphone from any part of the world. Even if the user is not in the house, he can still use he can still set up the IoT devices with the touch of the phone. So how he does that is, we have used a protocol known as EIGRP protocol. It is Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol. So this, I don't want to go deep into it. So I'll just say in layman's terms. So EIGRP protocol helps the user. It helps the user to access the IoT devices, access the network from any part of the world. So what he has to do is he has to go to his smartphone and go to the web browser, and he has to type the IP address of this server. So this server's IP address is, as you can see, it is HTTP 1.0.0.8 and index.php. That is the login page. So this is the if you have if the user already has a login, he can log in into this portal, and he can access all the IoT devices from his phone. Okay, and if he doesn't exactly has an account, he can sign up here. So this is what it is, and as you can see, each okay. So the question is, why do we need a smartphone, and why it is needed? Okay, so because we actually waste we actually waste lots of electricity, water, etc. But these are smart devices. So once this motion detector, for example, in this part of the house, this is living room. When this motion detector will detect if the people are there. The people aren't there in that particular room. It will switch off the fan, light and all, fan, light, etc. Because we shouldn't. So it helps us to save electricity and water and stuff. So the green IoT, so IoT helps us, and it doesn't complicate things. It does this just by the touch of smartphone. By the touch, by we can control the entire house, and we can control the entire house. We can control our devices with the touch of our phone. So what we'll do now is we'll see how the packet travels inside this network. So I start packet transmission. So packet is being sent, and so as you can see, each packet is sent to each of the switches. So in turn, the switch sends it to the devices under them. So if the packet is meant for them, there will be a green tick, or else there will be a cross mark. So I would like to mention that the data travel in packets, in form of packets. So So this is sent to each of this, and if the packet is not intended for the particular switch, it will be sent across everything. Like if the if the packet is if the packet is intended for that particular device, then there will be a green tick, or else it will be a red tick, red cross. So after this, we'll see each component in detail in each phase of the smart house. So street lamp is light up, as you can see now. It wasn't light up before, and it is sending signals that have been light up now to the server, and it will be stored in the server. As you can see, there's a tick mark. The street lamp has been light up. So what we'll see now, I'll be quick, and I'll just tell you each what are the components in each part of your house. So in front of the house, we have a motion sensor, a webcam, a wind detector, street lamp, lawn sprinkler, water drain, and a smart car. And when a motion is detected by the motion detector, when a motion is detected by the motion sensor, then the webcam, street light, and wind detector will be turned on. Automatic water drain will be opened when the water sprinkler is turned on and drain the excess water. So as you can see, the wind detector is also turned on here. So each of this will turn on, and each of them to some extent are interdependent on each other. So in the living room, now we come to the living room, and in the living room, there is a motion sensor, door, webcam, a fan, window, and smart light. So how it works is when the motion happens in front of the door of the living room, the door itself will open automatically. After entering the room, light, fan, webcam, and window will run. If it is needed, then the user can control light, fan by his smartphone. When we will be out of the room, the lamp, fan, window, and webcam will be turned off all by itself. So now we can now in the bedroom, we have the following components: a motion detector, a door, a window, a light, fan, and an air conditioner. Uh, so how it works is when the motion happens in front of the door of the living room, the door itself will open automatically. After entering the room, the light, fan, window will run. But when the user turn on the air conditioner, bedroom fan and window will automatically turn itself off. So in the garage, there is a car, a garage door, and a motion detector. If the car stays in front of the door of the garage, the door will open itself. We have seen in a lot of movies. This technology is highly predominant. And, can you just mute yourself for this? Yeah, okay. So here is in the kitchen, the following components are motion detector, kitchen door, coffee maker, and other IoT devices. So now to the conclusion. So in this IoT smart home, we have tried to build an automated home that can make life easier, secure, and comfortable. And the house will also save power. The owner of the house can access the house from anywhere of the world by using his smartphone. Though it is a costly project, but after implementing it, our life will be pretty easy and life saving, and it will be better enough for the nature. So, if you have any doubts, I'll just answer it, or I will move to the next thing. So, I'll move to the next part. That is, I have we have done a project, not only me, with with the help of my seniors and my friends. We have done a project on IoT. So this project is about detection and tracking of COVID using mixed reality. So before moving into this, I'll just say what mixed reality is. So you guys would have seen Avenger movies. So what mixed reality is, out of a computer or out of a screen, there will be graphics coming up, and people will be communicating with it. So that's called mixed reality, and that's what we have. That's what we have used in. We have used primitive mixed reality, not that much advanced that have been shown in the movies. So we'll just jump right into this video. So this prototype is about detection and tracking of COVID using mixed reality, as I said. Uh, so the components are, this is the Arduino Uno controller with LCD display. Next is the ESP8266 Wi-Fi module. This module is used to fetch the information from the cloud after the inputs are measured. So the inputs are three main body parameters. So this one is the temperature sensor. The next input is the sound sensor that is used for measuring the cough level. And this is the pulse sensor. And this is the MR cards which every public individual will be holding. And this is the MR camera which scans the MR code. After scanning, the output will be displayed on the computer or laptop monitor. So here in this LCD display, you can see the temperature is 31, pulse is 0, and PCG is 16. These are some normal levels. If you touch the temperature sensor, we can see that the temperature will be varying. Yeah, now it changed to 33. So this is the sound sensor. If someone coughs in the normal range, in this video, my teammate is coughing. Now I muted the video. You can see it doesn't show much variation because it is in normal cough level. And this is the pulse sensor measuring our pulse, and 2 seconds later, we can see that the pulse will increase to 96. So far, the kit doesn't show any symptoms. So now the data will be fetched in the cloud. So now let us scan the MR card. So the output will be displayed in the laptop as a 3D green image of the lungs along with the photo of the person. So we didn't give a photo, so it is showing some predefined photo. It is green, so the person is healthy. I'm sorry for the poor selection of photo. It was my idea. I can also show additional details about we took various inputs about with friends. So now, for example, consider that someone with COVID coughs near the sound sensor. So now the buzzer sound will play. Audio is off, hence we cannot hear the buzzer sound now. Along with it, we can see that the green image of the lungs is turned red. It's now indicating that the person is affected by the COVID. So the other thing is also is that the PCD levels is also increased in the LCD display. So this is our project, and will be we are doing it for mass people. It's now it has been the prototype was developed for individual testing. Now it is being developed for usable in mass functions. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna handle a little quiz. So it will be a pretty easy one, I guess. It's connections quiz. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible. Is it visible?
Yes, visible.
So I hope everyone knows connections. So we do images, and with that images, we have to connect the dots and find the answer. So you can put your answers in the chat box, or else you can also unmute your mic and suggest the answer. So here's the first question. To answers, anyone?
Yeah, they're posting in chat box.
Okay. Yeah. Kudos to everyone. Correct answer. Guru Priya, Praveen, Naresh Saradi, R. Kavya, M. Monica, P. Sithivel, Pati, Mahalakshmi, Amrita Jays. Yeah, the answer is correct. Now on to the next question. Come on, guys. Even if the answer is wrong, you can. Recording in progress. You can. Yeah, you're close. On instead of phone, you try telematic. Yeah, Praveen is right, but the spelling is wrong. So I'll just post the answer. Yeah, Naresh Saradi, you are right. Nice try, bro. Yes. The answer is telematics. The answer is right. So I hope I'll go to the next one. If you have any doubt about what is the first picture or the second picture or third picture, you can ask for clues. I'll give clues or hints. So guys, anyone? I'll give a clue. The third picture is this picture is communication. So you have to find the first two words and join it. The third word is communication. So what is the first two? Anyone? You can give a wild guess. or else I'll say the answer. Yes, you are right, Prasanna. Congrats. The answer is near field communication. Yes, Naresh Saradi. Very good, very good. Super guys. Come on. The answer is near field communication. Good one, Monica. The answer is near field communication. Yes, Praveen. Its answer is right. Yes, Mahalakshmi. Yes, Shaktivel. The answer is absolutely correct. So I'll go to the next one. You have heard this word too many times. You have heard this word too many times. Come on, guys. Address one. Yes, yes, Vishal Krishna, absolutely right. The answer is big data. Yes. Wow, guys. Super, super. Congrats to everyone who answered that. It is big data. So on to the next one. So what is this? Yes, everyone. Your answer is absolutely right. The answer is gateway. Wow, 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 super. The answer is gateway, and now we have come to the end of our presentation. So I thank HOD sir, coordinators, professor coordinators, Nuralingam ma'am and Babita ma'am for giving me this opportunity. And I also would like to thank my friend Taneshwar for helping me with this webinar. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sham, Karthik, and Dhaneshwar. On behalf of the participants and everyone gathered here, I thank for this wonderful session which incited the fellow participants in Green IoT. Next on the queue, let's see what our young achievers, the alumni students, share about their experience in the university.
Hello everyone, my name is Akshay Nambyar and I'm a proud alumni of SRM University. I did my engineering, my BTech degree in information technology at the Ramapuram campus in Chennai of SRM University. And when I look back at the 4 years that I spent from 2012 to 2016, all I can think about are really good memories, both from the kind of academic pursuit that I had when I was studying engineering, at the same time, the kind of support the HOD, the faculty mentors, the professors, the administration at the campus gave me to pursue my extracurricular activities as well. I was actually the president of this youth-run organization called ISEC, which is the local chapter in Chennai, and then I went on to be the national president of ISEC and later on the global VP of finance in Canada. But that being said, I have traveled to 33 countries as of today. And I'm soon going to fortunately study at the Harvard University for a public policy program. But none of this would have been possible if not for the real support, love and care given by the faculty mentors, given by the professors, and every single person, including my peers, my colleagues, my students who studied along with me. The kind of community that is built at SRM University is very strong, it's very conducive to a person's growth. And I believe very humbly I can say that I am a result of what I learned, what I gained, and what I really look forward to every student gaining at SRM University. So if you are watching this video as a prospective student who is thinking whether you want to join SRM, or if you are watching this video as an SRM University student, here's my quick message to you. Have faith, have trust in yourself, and more important than anything, the fact that your university will support you. I wish you the best. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, and my name is Ishan Singh. I currently work as a product marketing manager, and I did my BTech in information technology from SRM University Ramapuram campus. I'd like to just discuss and commend the flexibility of the curriculum at SRM University. A reason for that is whatever I wanted to do across my 4 years of engineering, the teachers were always supportive of that, And not only just that, but the curriculum was flexible enough to adapt all of these. So be it any extracurricular or co-curricular activities that you want to do, you can just go ahead and discuss with your faculty there, and you'll be sorted for that. So this is one of the benefits, because I tend to acquire more than 5-6 different genres of skills beyond my education, beyond my engineering education, and that resulted in helping me a lot in the professional front. So when I sat for my placements, I bagged 3 on-campus offers and 2 off-campus offers in my final year, and that gave a total of 5 job offers in 5 different domains, be it sales, engineering, technical, marketing, in that aspect. So I really think that it was because of this flexibility in curriculum, because of support of my teachers, because of the faculty and HOD in the department, that I got to learn these skills. And it is not just my education, but also these extracurricular and co-curricular skills that help me shape and become a person I am currently today. For this, I'll really like to commend the university, and I'd like to wish them all the best and keep up the good work which they are doing. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Shweta Shanmugam. I belong to batch of 2020 and I am a proud alumni of SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram campus. I did my graduation in BTech Information Technology. Grow and shine are the 2 words that I will describe about SRM. Not only in terms of academics but also in terms of extracurricular activities, one could get the immense support from all the faculties and the HOD. I can state my example to this, where I happened to visit to Mumbai to showcase my prototype for L&T Createch 2019, and SRM supported me a lot. Not only in this trip, the next trip to Delhi, where I need to collect my most prestigious award called Karmaveer Chakra, even to that SRM supported me a lot. When it comes to placement, one need not want to worry about the placement. SRM takes care about it by conducting the placement drives across the campus. Even in this uncertain COVID-19 situations, SRM helps students to get placed in top MNCs. From multi-level lab to library, SRM has got all the facilities that a student needs. Come, choose the course, lay your foundation and build your career with SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram campus.
SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram campus, is a place of opportunities and placements which are a major part of it. Over 720 companies came for placements covering all departments. Hence, you get a lot to learn, if not earn. Before placement drive starts, various training is given for the aspirants in both aptitude and core subjects to make them not only placement ready, but also industry ready. Immense amount of support will be given by our friendly faculty members to the students. Once the placement season commences, one can feel the vibrant environment. We ensure 100% placement. I'm handing over this session to Dr. Deepta ma'am, Assistant Professor from IT Department, and Dr. Ratna ma'am, Assistant Professor from IT Department.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. So let me just start my screen sharing. Yes, hope I'm audible and the screen is visible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. So very good morning to everyone present here. On behalf of the placement team of the Department of Information Technology, SRM IST Ramapuram, I hope to brief you all on the placement processes involved, the success factors identified, and the various higher studies possible after completing your undergraduate course in information technology. So just moving on to a brief introduction about our institute. So SRM Institute of Science and Technology Ramapuram, it's a recognized forerunner in crafting the various campus related placements. And these are all emerging year by year at a very prompt pace. And we hope to continue this service by inviting lots of companies every year. So, and this placement process actually contributes to the marquee eminence of the institution as a whole. So moving on to the Department of Information Technology, we have proved to be the marquee of distinction in campus-related placements. So as far as the services the Career Center provides here, so we tend to offer a full-time job employment to the undergraduate students, the various internships that are open to the students, the in-plant training that are available, and we train them in aptitude-related training, and we expose them to lots of hackathons, industrial exhibitions, and competitions, and we facilitate to establish a career a center of excellence in the Department of Information Technology. And the possible avenues for a higher for a final year student, we can either decide on going for placement or higher studies or become an entrepreneur by taking up the entrepreneurship. So related to placement, we tend to provide them the CC aptitude training within the syllabus itself, and coding related training within the college hours, GATE related training, and foreign language training in Japanese, Spanish, German, and French. And as far as the higher studies are concerned, the students can take up any competitive exams in India. So they will be trained upon UPSC, GATE, CAT, SAT exams. And if it's studies abroad program in abroad universities, they will be trained on GRE or GMAT, like how to appear for these exams. So various sessions will be planned in the university, and the students will be trained on all these things. So moving on to the campus recruitment process, the placement process, placement drives arranged in the college, it will be based on the eligible and willing students. They will be exposed to a pre-placement talk, like a PPT presentation from the company regarding the drive they are attending to. Then they will be shortly, then they will attend to some aptitude test or technical test by the company. The shortlisted students from that will be proceeding to the group discussion. Shortlisted over there will proceed to the technical interview session. Shortlisted there will proceed to the HR and the personal interview session. And finally, the final selection will take upon. So we will have lots of companies visiting, and during the past year also, we had 200 plus companies visiting the campus with over 1,600 offers in Ramapuram campus alone. As far as the Department of Information Technology is concerned, this is the statistical result of the current final year batch, that is 2017 to 2022 batch. So a total of 87 students with 62 registrations and 52 eligible 42 are placed till date. Actually, the statistics is till date, and still the drives are going on. And some of our students are still in the final rounds of some of the companies, actually. So still till now, they have bagged 68 offers with the 41 in the core IT domain and 27 in non-IT jobs. And 27 students have bagged in one offer, 7 students with 2 offers, 5 students with 3 offers, and 3 students with 4 offers. And we have got 17 dream offers. So dream offers is what the CTC is more than 5 lakh, and it is up to 10 lakh. So more than 5 lakh to 10 lakh CTC is considered to be the dream offer, and 17 offers are in this category. So more than 5 lakh package. And the highest package recorded in the department is, so as on date, 6.6 lakh by Shivangi Agarwal in Leverage Edu company, with a median salary of 3.8 lakh comprising of all the students. And the placement percentage till date is 80.77 in IT department, and the number of students registered for higher studies abroad is 12. Out of the 87 students, 12 students have registered for higher studies in abroad universities. So this is the statistics only till date, and I'm sure when the students take up the convocation, maybe in the month of December or January, so we would have reached 100% placement, because the placement drives continue even after the students leave the campus. So we aim to provide the job opportunity. We aim to see that each student, each eligible student leaves away, walks in away with an offer letter in his hand. So this is the statistical measure, like from the current final year students. So these are the various students placed in so and so companies with so and so packages. So as I told you, 42 placements, 42 students are placed with the 68 offers and the various CTCs recorded in this year. So that's just to note here, this is a record, this is a year wherein the pandemic situations was going on and no student has attended the campus in person. So all these drives have happened online in the virtual mode. So this is a remarkable achievement as on date. And these are some of the offers that have got recent offers, like Shivangi Agarwal. From all these students are from the batch of 2017 to 21, the current passed out batch. So she has got placed in Leverage Edu, one of the companies, Leverage Edu. Then Neha Pal in Cerner, Apur Tripathi in Versio, Rajkumar in Versio, Adesh Patel in Versio, and Sangeeta in Ford Motors. So these are some of the recent achievements, and these students have got placed recently. Shweta in Unschool, Pratyasha in Cognizant, Sanjay in Cognizant, Raj Sharma in Infosys, Aman Kumar in Infosys, and Neha Madhavan in Wipro. And these are some of the students who have got placed earlier and from the Department of Information Technology in the batch of 2017 to 2021. So we aim to provide as a department, we have certain strategies to improve the placement record of the department. So wherein we will be giving some intensive training for the students from their 5th semester. That means from the start of the 3rd year onwards. So students will be exposed to a lot of continuous assessment training. So like it will happen on a daily basis. And students will also be trained to be strong on some basic technical concepts like data structures and algorithms, DBMS, OS, networks, and so on. So because technical interviews are a part of the interview process, like the hiring process, and students will be trained to be strong in some basic technical concepts like all these things. And in addition to this, students will be advised to be thorough in a minimum of 1 programming language, and will be taking some measures for that. They will be trained we have a tie-up from a career company from outside. So they will be training the students on some programming languages, Python or C, C++, Java. So they need to be strong in a minimum of 1 programming language when they face the interviews. And apart from this, we also have a project club that is running. So that is a peer-to-peer learning and training will be happening through the project club. So that is an initiative by the students and for the students, managed by the faculties of our department. So, and then in addition to this, we also have a concept of 1 faculty, 1 industry association. So wherein each faculty will be associated with 1 industry, and they will be having a tie-up. So the industry people will be offering a guest lecture or a seminar presentation or workshops they'll be handling. Students will be exposed to the industry people, and they will be able to interact with the industry people and clear all their doubts. So in addition to this, we will also have some memorandum of understanding, MOUs with industries. So these industry people also tie up with us for possible placement opportunities and internship kind of things. So apart from this, we also encourage students not only in the final year, but also right from the first year itself to take upon internships, either online now or once the situation clears up, so offline mode internship. So for a minimum period of 1 month to maximum of 3 months every semester. So because of this, students, a lot of industries, students get exposed to a lot of industries, and they tend to gain some knowledge through some real time, like working in real time domains in internships, like in industries real time. So apart from this, the department encourages the students to participate in various competitions held by the companies, top companies like Infosys, like Hack with Infi competition, TCS Codevita competition, Flipkart Grid Challenge competition, and so on. So students, when taking part in competitions like this, they will get exposed to a lot of other students. They will try to exchange their knowledge with them, and they'll try to improve their basic knowledge also, which will in turn improve their communication level in the placement relevant process. So related to the job roles for an information technology undergraduate student, so it is not only like he has to get into the IT domain. Jobs in the IT domain are there, non-IT domain are there, and they can also get into some government jobs outside also. So related to the IT domain, he can either turn out to be a software developer, as a software tester, a software analyst, a database designer, website developer, website designer, IT security professional, mobile application developer, and etc. also. So in related to non-IT domain, he can either get into a banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, sales, marketing, BFS sector also. So IT is actually everywhere. So in all the domains wherever we go, so definitely there will be a need for an IT professional. And related to the government opportunities, either he can get into the Indian Railways or the BSNL, ISRO, DRDO, ECIL, AI, all these government agencies also will require IT personnel. So related to the categories of companies that visit the campus, we will have the marquee companies who offer more than 20 lakh CTC per year, and super dream companies who offer more than 10 lakh and less than 20 lakh CTC, dream companies who offer more than 5 lakh and less than 10 lakh, core companies who offer 3 lakh and above, IT and non-IT companies who offer 3 lakh and less than 5 lakh, and day one and day two companies, all CTS, TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Capgemini, Mindtree, all companies come under this category. So they offer more than 3.5 lakh and less than 4.5 lakh. They in fact make a mass recruitment. So bulk recruitment they generally do every year on the campus. And apart from this, we also have some tie-ups with internships wherein they will be offered like allowances and incentives. So the secret sauce for placement. So regarding the placement process is concerned, the students just need to focus on the various project works they do, the internships they carry on, and they need to work on the fundamentals and the domain objects, subdomain subjects. Then they need to have some assertiveness and the confidence poise, and they need to have some clarity of thoughts and expression, which will be definitely useful in the group discussions. And they have to prepare for the process, whether it is company, they need to go through the company website, they need to read the job profile properly and then groom themselves, and then they have to undergo the placement process in a relaxed manner. So these are some of the partial list of the recruiters who have come to the information technology department of SRM IST Ramapuram: Infosys, TCS, Cognizant, Wipro, Microsoft, PayPal, Cerner, IBM, Deloitte, Honeywell, and these are only the partial list of the 200 plus companies that they have visited this year. This is all about the placements. And regarding the higher studies, few students will be definitely interested in pursuing higher studies after completing an undergraduate in information technology. You may have to pursue some higher studies. Some students will be interested in that also. So then they have to decide like where to do the higher studies, whether in India or abroad. So if it is in India, they can either go for ME or MTech, or MS by research, or MBA in universities like IIM, SPJ, XLRI, Amity, Liba, and other deemed universities and affiliated colleges. And if it is in abroad, they can either go with or without scholarship, with or without accommodation for ME, MTech abroad, MS abroad, and MBA abroad. So if the students aim to get in for some higher studies, they need to undergo some relevant exams according to each category. So it will be either a GRE. So all the abroad categories, they will be requiring one of these. That's a GRE exam, IELTS exam, TOEFL, GMAT, PTE, and SAT. And for exams in India, we will be requiring about a SCAT and SAT also, Xavier admission test also. And our placement cell, the career center cell, will be training the students on facing the interview process, as well as clearing these exams also. The relevant training will be given by the Career Center cell itself. And these are some of the top countries wherein students generally tend to do their higher studies outside India. And if it is in India, generally students can take up some institutes like BITS Pilani, all the IIMs, all the IITs, all the IIITs, all the NITs, all the government universities in the state, all the private deemed universities, and all the affiliated colleges in India. So if they tend to do their higher studies abroad, so these are some of the list of universities wherein they can go abroad. So this is only a partial list. So you can Google and find a lot of universities abroad. So each university will be having their own eligibility criteria, fee structure, scholarship details, accommodation details, everything. So we need to analyze each university's website and then apply for each of them, so well in advance. And these are the higher studies registered students from the Department of Information Technology in the year 2021 current academic year. So these are some of the students who have registered and they've started also. So one student has started in the Stevenson University, New Jersey for MS course. So two of our students have joined their MBA in SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Katangalathur campus, and one boy in Southern Illinois University in US for MS, and one boy in Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad in MBA, and one more student in IIM Calcutta MBA, and one more in Stevens University, New Jersey for MS Data Analytics, one more in University of Liverpool, US, they are pursuing Master in Sports Management and Business, MS, and one more in Wilfrid Laurier University, Canada for MS. These are the higher studies registered students in the year current academic year 2021. So as a student, as an aspirant, so I will suggest you to just go through your plan, your goal for the next 3 years down the line, next 5 years, next 10 years, where you want, which course you want to take up and which university you want to get enrolled. So first you need to be clear about the course you wish to take up and the university where you are willing to opt. So this is about the presentation related to higher studies and placements. So I wish you all the aspirants all the very best future, all the very best in whatever course and whichever college you tend to join. So all the very best from our side. So thanks a lot to the organizers for giving me this opportunity to share some of the insights regarding placements and higher studies. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Deepta, ma'am. Yeah, now I will be giving a small short presentation about the semester abroad program. This is Dr. Ratna and I am the SAP coordinator of IT department. Is it visible, ma'am? What I'm sharing?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Yes. So I'm here to give a very short description about the semester abroad program, which is being carried out in all our campuses, in KTR, in Ramapuram, in Vadaparani, in all our campuses, we are doing this semester abroad program. So under this program, we are connected with more than 65 universities across the world. Some of the famous universities are listed down here: the George Washington University, Carnegie Mellon University, Warwick University, Illinois Institute of Technology, University of California, La Trobe University, Teesside University, National Tsinghua University, then University of Dundee. So under this program, you can spend one semester in one of these listed partner universities. Using this opportunity, you can enhance your skills, and whatever credits you gain there in that university will be transferred to our university. Then using this, your career progression will get accelerated. It actually promotes the personal growth and you will get wider experiences. It builds new friendships and professional networks for your lifetime. You can interact with the world, cosmopolitanism and intercultural sensitivity. So this is the next thing, that is International Semester and Transfer Program, ISTP, an unique initiative where the students are allowed to take up a few courses or a major project in reputed foreign universities for one semester. And dual degree. A dual degree program, it involves a student working for two different university degrees in parallel. That is both here as well as in a foreign university, and completing them in less time than it would take to earn them separately. That is doing two degree programs side by side. Then the dual degree students will be charged the prevailing tuition fees by the partnering universities. That depends on that particular university. Then the next is twinning or transfer degree. So it is actually structured as 2+2 program at bachelor's level and 1+1 program at master's level. The students enrolling with SRM IST for UG engineering program will complete their 2 years of study at SRM India, and later move to the partnering university abroad and complete the rest of the program in 2 or more years to secure a degree from overseas. So here it will not award the degree in the instance of twinning or transfer degree, because the initial semesters alone you will be finishing here in SRM. The remaining semesters, like the remaining 2 or 1 semester, you will be finishing in the foreign university. So that certificate you will be getting. So here, this is the flow of international semester and transfer program. So minimum of 2 years of study at SRM, then registration and counseling. Then after that, you will be going to selection and approval. You will be taking up a course and or a major project in a host university. Then examinations at the host university, that is the abroad university for the semester abroad, and forwarding the transcripts. Then return to SRM and fulfill all the credit of SRM requirements. Then get degree from SRM. This is ISTP, and the previous one I was telling about is twinning program. This is the flow of twinning or transfer degree. So the registration and counseling here, then selection and approval, obtaining admission confirmation as a transfer degree student, then transfer of SRM credit to the host university. So once for all, you will be transferred to that foreign university. Then fulfill all the credit requirements of the host university to become eligible for the award of the degree. Then get degree only from that host university where you are completing the remaining semesters. Then the next is, sorry. Here, under this program, so 3 years of UG or 1 year of PG at SRM. Here you will be doing the registration and counseling, then selection and approval. After that, study the, study the final year of BS or the Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Engineering in a host university, then sending the transcripts to SRM, get bachelor's degree from SRM, and may get conditional admission to masters at a host university through SRM. Fulfill all the credit requirements of the host university and get master's degree from host university. So eligibility is the minimum CGPA should be 9.0 till previous semester as indicated in the grade sheet for world top universities like for example MIT, CMU, etc., and 8.0 and above for all other universities, and you should not have any standing arrears and you should have a valid transport. Then credits transfer or exemption. So in the core course, like 60% or more of course content must match for the exemption. Then elective courses relevant to the discipline in which you have carried out your current degree. Then project work, the major project to our final semester project work. Then project report to be submitted, and end semester viva voce should be attended. That is the major project you can carry out in the host university, that is in the abroad university, but the report should be finally submitted here. Then supporting courses, personality development, industrial training, computer skills, then comprehension. Then semester abroad openings in USA. So these are all the universities in USA which offer these openings to our institution. So in USA, MIT, then Carnegie Mellon University, University of Wisconsin, Madison, then University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, then Illinois Institute of Technology, Chicago, Harvard Medical School, then University of California, Berkeley, then University of California, Davis, University of Dayton, and George Washington University. Then these are some of the universities in Europe. That is in UK, we have University of Edinburgh, Birmingham City University, University of Dundee, University of Hull, Lancaster University, Teesside University. Then in Netherlands, we have a connection with the Saxion University to Delft, then Haan University. Then in Spain, we are connected with the University of Valencia, then ESSEC Business and Marketing School. In Germany, Furtwangen University, then HS Weingarten University. Then in Sweden, we are connected with Uppsala University, Umeå University, then University West. Then in Ireland, University College Cork. Then in Australia and Oceania, we are having connection with the University of Western Sydney, University of Melbourne, Charles Darwin University, then University of Flinders. Then in New Zealand, we have MOU with the University of Otago. In Asia, some of the countries, so many universities are there. The major ones only I have displayed here. That is in Malaysia, the University of Malaysia, Pahang, Uniten. In China, we are having a MOU with North China University of Technology, then Zhengzhou University of Light Industry. In Singapore, we are having a MOU with National University of Singapore. In Japan, we are having a MOU with Kyushu Institute of Technology, Waseda University, Shizuoka University, Tokai University. In Indonesia, we are connected with Binus University, London School of Public Relations, University of Indonesia. Then in South Korea, we are connected with Yangsan University, Hanam University, Dongguk University, then Sungkwan University, then Duksung Women's University. And in Taiwan, we are tied up with National Tsinghua University, which was shown in the first slide itself, a famous university there. Then National Taipei University of Technology, then Taipei Medical University, National Kaohsiung Normal University, then National Formosa University, Asia University. And in Thailand, we are connected with Sri Patum University. And in Vietnam, we are connected with the Hanoi Institute of Science and Technology, then Tuy Loy University. And under the mechanical and automobile discipline also, we are mostly we are connected using the computer science background, computer science and information technology background. Though some universities are providing the opportunity for the mechanical and automobile discipline also. So some of them are University West in Sweden and University of Valencia, Spain, and University of Edinburgh in England. They are providing the tie-ups or doing dual degree or doing semester program for mechanical discipline students also. So these are some of the photographs taken by our student Milind. Recently he finished the semester abroad program there in University of Wisconsin, USA. So thank you all. I hope all of you would have listened everything, and it will be you will be getting a different experience when you go for doing semester abroad program to outside universities. You will get a very good idea outside, very good experience, everything, right? So all the best to every one of you. I wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Noor ma'am.
Thank you, Dipta ma'am and Ratna ma'am. Hope you all interested in being a part of this enthusiastic tribe. Now we have Mr. Chandramohan, Assistant Professor from Mechanical Department, and Mr. Santosh, Assistant Professor from Civil Department, to help you all in the admission process. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Now I will tell you about the procedure for continuing the admissions in SRM IST Ramapuram campus. Now the admissions for Ramapuram campus has been opened. Okay, so you can come directly and you can make the admissions directly. And also I will tell you the procedure. See, first thing, the direct admissions is going on in our Ramapuram campus. Okay, so in SRM IST Ramapuram campus, the direct admissions is going on. First, we have to register through the link. Okay, the link which has been shown in the screen. Getting to this link, you have to fill up your name, your mail ID, your contact number, and then you have to verify your OTP, and then you have to register everything in this. Then the counselor from our side, they will help you to complete this application form. Okay, so this application is of free of cost, so that you can complete the applications by giving the required program, required course. And then the counselor will help you to complete the application forms, and the payment, everything can be done through online. Okay, so Now, in undergraduate programs, that is in UG, we have BTech Biomedical, BTech Civil Engineering, BTech Computer Science and Engineering. In Computer Science and Engineering, we have 7 specializations, okay, like Artificial Intelligence, Machine Learning, and then Big Data Analytics, and then like Computer Science and Engineering with specialization in technology. These are the two new courses, technology. These are the two new courses which we have been introduced this year, okay. So apart from this, you have computer science and specializations in IoT, computer science and specializations in cyber security, and then we have this computer science and business systems. So these are the 7 courses which has been under this specialization courses which comes under this computer science. And also we have computer science under business systems, okay. Next, apart from this, we have information technology, IT, then electronics and communication engineering, electronics and computer engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, and then information technology, that is, and mechanical engineering. So these are the list of courses which we have in UG programs, that is in BTech, okay. And also for in postgraduate courses, we have like MTech CAD computer aided design, MTech construction engineering management, and then MTech structural engineering. So these are all the engineering courses which we have in SRM IST Ramapuram campus. So the direct admissions has been also going on. You can come directly and you can visit the campus. You can continue the admission process, and also you can register through this link, the link which I have said, registration.srmrmp.edu.in. So by getting to this link, you have to complete the application form, and this application form is of free of cost, okay. So you do not pay anything for this application. This application is of free of cost, so that if you have any doubts regarding the departments or whatever it is, the counselor from our side, they will clarify the doubts, okay. Next, and also these are all the engineering programs, and also we have architecture, okay. So and also we have BArch, we have BArch architecture, and then we have BDes interior design, okay. This interior design and this architecture course which comes under the School of Architecture. And also we have MArch postgraduate, we have MArch architecture, okay. So these are all the engineering programs which we have. And also we have this arts and science programs, we have management programs, we have diploma program, that is diploma in film acting. This is a 1 year of course. And then we have lateral entry courses, that is mainly for this engineering programs. We have lateral entry courses, and then we also have part-time courses, okay. So in science and humanities, that is in arts and science, we have BCom general, BCom corporate, BCom accounting and finance, BCom information system management, BCom honors. You have BA English, you have BA journalism and mass communication, BCA computer applications, and we have also introduced BCA data science this year, okay. So this BCA data science is a new course which has been introduced this year. You have BSc computer science, you have BSc chemistry, you have BSc physics, you have BSc biotechnology, and then you have Viscom, you have BSc Viscom, you have BSc film tech, you have BSc fashion design. So these are all the courses which we have in this undergraduate programs in science and humanities. And also we have mass programs like MCA computer applications, okay. That is a 2 years program. And then we have MCom, and MA English. This MA English has been introduced this year. So we have this management program. We have BBA business administrations, and then in MBA we have this business administrations, and in MBA we have hospital administrations, and you have specializations like marketing, finance, HR, all these systems operations. We have more than 6 to 7 specializations in MBA program here in our SRM IST Ramapuram. Comes under the science and humanities and management programs. And also we have diploma programs, that is diploma in film acting, and the minimum eligibility is of 10th, okay. So if you have cleared at 10th, you are eligible to continue join this course for this diploma in film acting. This is a 1 year duration course. Then you have lateral courses available for some of the courses. You have, after the completion of diploma, after engineering courses like biomedical, civil, computer science and business system, computer science, with all the specifications like cybersecurity, whatever I said, and then fully electrical and electronics and computer IT, mechanical engineering, and also in later into we have mechanical and automation engineering. So the students who completed mechanical, they could in automation or mechanical, and also the students those who have studied this computer science or this electronics and communication, they have an opportunity to choose this another course in the circuit branches. Example, if they have taken triple E, they have a choice of taking computer or taking electronics and computer engineering, or taking communication engineering during this diploma courses. Okay. Okay, so this part-time course is being conducted only on Saturdays and Sundays. The people who are working in the company, they are offering on Saturday come during the days. They can attend these classes only Saturday. UG program of BTech Civil Engineering, BTech Mechanical Engineering, BTech Electrical and Electronics Engineering. So this is which has been available. MTech Structural Engineering. Okay, so these are all the courses which is available. Website regarding this, regarding you can check the website of our SRM Rama. The thing is, first we have to register to this link. So this is you have to register in by giving your personal details, everything. So immediately within 1 hour, you will get a call from our counselor regarding clarifications, everything. That's it. Okay, thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Here we are at the end of today's session. Students are requested to fill the feedback form in the link provided in the chat box. Now I am sharing. Yeah, students, it's my great privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. On behalf of IT department, I thank our Honorable Chairman, Co-Chairman, Dean ENT, VP Academics and VP Admin who spared time from their busy schedule to grace the occasion. I thank all the faculty members, organizing committees and the student coordinators who helped us this event a very grand success. Last but not least, I extend my hearty thanks to all the aspirants for actively participating in the event. On behalf of the institution, I thank everyone and for wish you a future endeavor. Thank you one and all.
Feedback link is posted in the chat box. So I request all the students to kindly fill the feedback form and then leave the session.
Yeah, those who have filled the feedback form can leave the session.
Bhavita ma'am, some of them have not got the link, it seems.
Sir,
Can you share the link again,
yes,
ma'am?
yes, sir. I am been sharing the link repeatedly.
Okay.
Noor ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
you try sharing, no? I have sent here. Shall I send to WhatsApp?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.